We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Yes, check it out, Okay. My name is Crystal Fuller, and I went to the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University from 2006 to 2008. Attending an HBCU means everything to me because who else to teach us better than us? You can't get the experience anywhere. I believe it prepares us for the real world. It's more than a textbook. It teaches us how to deal with this diverse population, the diverse community, and just real world experience. Reuniting with family. Because attending HBCU, you will make friends and you will make family that sticks with you throughout your lifetime. It was, how can I say this? It was awesome. You had networking sessions, you had the sororities, the fraternities, football, food, what more can you ask for? You had thousands. You had, just vendors up and down the street. The parade. You always look forward to the parade. The parade was everything. It brings everyone, including the band. The Marching 100s. If you know nothing about FAMU, you know Marching 100 is the band, the largest band and the best band of the nation. I would say some of my best memories is attending the Parks and Crump networking session. You learned about politics, you learned about things that's going on in Tallahassee or in the world in general. The tailgating, going around just eating and conversing with everyone, getting to meet new people, making new friends, making new memories to carry you to the next year. The football game, the cheerleaders, the football players, just getting crunk. Dancing to the music was the best part of FAMU homecoming.
And the students that are in high school, what do you say to them about going to and attending an HBCU?
I would say not to let what's going on in the world now stop you from attending a HBCU. I would say attend, keep your beliefs, fight for what's right, and reach for the stars. Don't take no for an answer, and keep pushing. Continue to push every day to live out your dreams.
My name is Jeremiah Homer. I graduated from Clark Atlanta University. I attended from the years of 2013 to 2018, and I graduated with a degree in communications. To me, attending an HBCU is a prideful experience. It's an experience that I think everybody enjoys, everybody appreciates, just because of the hard work that it takes to kind of separate yourself just from others that go to other institutions, whether it be PWIs or private institutions. So I think going through an HBCU just gives you a little bit of grit, gives you a little bit of inspiration and motivation that helps you in your career. Homecoming is basically a time of appreciation, I think, for the university. I think everything that you may have been doing, whether it's like throughout that year or whether it's through previous years, or just like for the alumni that come through, it's an event where everybody is supposed to appreciate, enjoy, a time where, it's more about togetherness and unity. I think that's what homecoming kind of represents, especially here at CAU. Personally, each year was amazing. Whether it was freshman year where we was in the dorm step team and we competed at the actual homecoming concert and competition, it was just the tailgates that we've had in junior year. Like one year we actually had a tailgate where it was everybody's homecoming. Spelman, Morehouse, and CAU, and it was just crazy. Just all the events was together, all the events, it just, a spirit of unity was definitely here. Probably one of my greatest memories of homecoming was my sophomore year when I actually coached the team, the dorm step team, and we won first place for the first time in dorm history. It was a spirit because even though the year previously we won third place, we came back that next year as coaches saying, we're gonna win this. we gotta win this. And what do? We beat out a couple other dorms, 3-4 other dorms for first place. Due to the current climate that's going on in the United States and the tensions I think that have risen racially, I think that it's important for a lot of our high school students to just think critically about the decision that they make in terms of what school, what institution to commit their 4 years of financial stress, mental stress, and emotional stress. Just something that they need to just be comfortable with 10 years, 20 years down the line, that I did this for a reason, my purpose was fulfilled, and I enjoyed what I did.
My name is Terra. I went to the unsinkable Albany State University. I was there from 2012 to 2016. I graduated in December 2016. And I was a psychology major. Attending the HBCU means a lot to me. There was no other choice, like no other thought in my mind about what college I want to go to besides the HBCU. Choosing which one to go to was the difficult part, but I knew I always wanted to go to HBCU. A lot of HBCUs are predominantly African American, of course, and that's the time where you get to meet people, make connections, you get to network, you get to basically start building yourself as you go through college and move into your career. Those connections are really important, so I wanted to make sure I had connections with people that actually look like me, could understand me, that could help me, that I could help if I needed to, as we moved along in life. When I hear homecoming season, the first thing that comes to my mind is grilling, parties. Honestly, HBCU homecoming is unity for the most part. That's what I think about. It's a lot going on, and it's a time to come together, take a break from all the mess that's going on during the semester, and just have fun. The homecoming experience for me was something very exciting every year, especially my freshman year. Going into it, I didn't know what to expect, but that was the pivotal point in my college career, experiencing homecoming for the first time. And then every year after that, it's just something special about homecoming time on an HBCU campus.
She what can I tell you? What can I share?
Best memories for homecoming are it's always the yard shows. The yard shows do it for me every year. You never know what to expect from the fraternities and sororities, and it's just something different, something exciting. Every year they do something different, and the parties too. The HBCU I went to a party one night, and I was out for a while. I got kind of drunk, and I had a final the next day. Luckily, I got up that morning. I went to class. I did my final. And as soon as I handed my professor that paper, when I walked out in the hallway, I threw up. So, but I passed though. I passed. But, so learning experience, learn how to balance. It's all about balance. Get your work done, have fun at the same time, but make sure that you get your work done. Remember why you're there at college. Anybody who's thinking about attending an HBCU, what I would tell them is, for me personally, like I said, that was my first choice. And then after attending an HBCU, I realized that, because I went to Albany State, it was a smaller school, so I realized that I wasn't just a number. I got a chance to connect with my professors. Some of them I even still talk to now. I call them up and get references if I need them, or just advice if I need it. A lot of the teachers are African American. A lot of the professors are African American. A lot of the students are African American. Your advisors, a lot of them are African American. So it's a comfortable environment. If you have any struggles, any problems, there's a lot more understanding from my experience. Also, when you get ready to pick your HBCU, remember that this is somewhere that you're gonna be for at least 4 years. You're gonna be living on this campus, growing on this campus, learning, evolving, developing. I recommend joining different activities, different groups, different organizations. Try to build and get to know people, try to network, so that way when you graduate, you still have these connections when you get out of school. As a black person, I think it's important that you learn yourself while you're in college. Give yourself the time to make mistakes, grow, and learn, so that way when you graduate, remember you're not gonna be around this many black people again in your lifetime. Enjoy it while you can. And that's it. Again, my name is Terra. I went to the Unsinkable Albany State University, the real blue and gold, unlike Fort Valley.
My name is Vic and I represent North Carolina A&T State University. Attending an HBCU means opportunity. It means having a chance. It means being able to tap into resources and being exposed to a lot of different things you might not have been exposed to, and taking those opportunities and doing something greater with them. Camaraderie. Homecoming is all about getting together, remembering good times, making more good times, seeing people you haven't seen in years, celebrating with friends and family, celebrating with kids, meeting professors, seeing professors you haven't seen in a while. So it means a lot of different things to me, but ultimately celebration. Homecoming is electric. Greek life is big, so being a part of a fraternity, that's a big part of homecoming. Cooking out.
What fraternity?
Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, the Alpha Nu chapter.
Okay.
And it's really about, it is less about the game and more about just getting together. So we have the greatest homecoming on earth. I'm sure you heard of it, Jiho. But I love it, and everyone who comes loves it, so it's a good time. One of my greatest homecoming memories has to be right after I crossed, because it was the first homecoming as a Greek where we could go on the plots, serve people, interact with the other Greeks, bring friends and family up, listen to music. It's something, before you greet, you see from afar, but after you cross, to actually be able to participate in it is amazing. I think it's very important to kind of know what you want to do and to see if you can get that experience at the HBCU. There are a lot of great schools out here that offer great experiences in academia as well as social. So to kind of vet which schools you think will be a good fit for you, go and visit those schools, and then apply. A lot of times people don't even apply to the institutions. Also, you know, talk to people who have been to those schools to see what their experience has been like and see if they'd be willing to even tour the schools with you. I think that's very important when selecting an HBCU. So if you're interested, I know a lot of people across several different schools. I'm happy to be a connector to anyone out there who's looking for an HBCU, not just my own, although I'm rooting for my own school, but that would be my advice.
What's up, everybody? I'm Siobahn, one half of SNL2, and I'm here today to talk about my HBCU. I went to the illustrious Hampton University. I started there in 2006, and I graduated with the class of 2010 with a Bachelor of Arts degree. We were the quintessential class. What I love about going to an HBCU is just the rich Black cultural history. And at Hampton in particular, we have the Emancipation Oak Tree, you know, just a little place where the Emancipation Proclamation was read. You know, just having that rich history around you nonstop for 4 years is amazing. It's truly amazing, and it gives you so much pride in being Black and so much pride for your school and your community and your culture. Also, the reason why I chose a HBCU and another reason why I love it is it builds a legacy. I went to Hampton. I want my children to go to Hampton, and I hope that their children go to Hampton. In reference to homecoming, man, y'all don't know. If you ain't go to a HBCU, you haven't experienced homecoming. One of my favorite memories was after the concert, me and my best girlfriend from college, one of my best girlfriends, we stayed like 2 to 3 hours after the show because J. Cole performed, and we were like, we have to meet him, we have to meet him. And we actually got to meet J. Cole back then. We were very, very excited. We got to take pictures, we got to talk for a little bit. It was really cool. Also, got to meet Fabulous one time after a concert. The last thing I want to say is, go Pirates!